Neurosurgery has been identified and he needs to go to the OR. We just did a summary on here. Yep. Okay. Oh, and I'll write the note real fast before he goes. Yeah. And I just gotta tell the charge nurse. Okay. 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 Perfect. Before they go, right? 9:38. Then by any questions from your end? Okay. Vital signs, okay. Stable, okay. So GSW to right temporal, right? And we have hemorrhage control there? Okay. Okay, we have him on the ventilator. We'll hyperventilate from our perspective. We have our other ICT intervention. Can we raise the head of the bed 30 degrees? And then we're going to get into the OR. So I'm almost done with the notes.
So rechecking, we got 3 IVs, 16 days in the left AC, 16 in the right AC.
Okay, Foley's in, because we gave me a stop. Okay.
Foley's in, 18 in the right hand.
Okay.
That's caps.
6.0 ET2
Secure. Okay. And charge nurse is aware that we're going to the OR. So we are ready to go roll up.
This is something more.
Okay. Release neurosurgery. Okay. All right. So, and then I'll send the last one. We have 11. We'll just get a portable chest X-ray to make sure the tube is. This is 6654, right?
6.54. Correct.
Going to the OR, and I just finished the paperwork, so they are ready to roll. Okay. All right. So we can take this patient to the OR.
Hey, charge nurse, I need transfer going to the OR. Affecting gunshot to the head. Thank you.
Okay. Do I need to have to open? Is he actually going anywhere?
Yes, he's gonna go up to the OR as soon as we get transferred.
As soon as we get transferred, so keep this on until transported.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Patient stay open now.
Good job. Are you comfortable?
I'm gonna hang out and then we're gonna roll you up for the next minute.
Okay.
All right. So we're doing ICT measures. We're doing Okay. Okay. And this goes with it, right? As soon as I fill it out.
Yes.
Okay. And then now I'm gonna check another red patient will be coming in.
Another red patient, you know what we're getting?
No, I'll find out from Jason. I'll be right back.
Can you be second on that patient? Sure. You are either EPI or
Okay.
emergency, we're gonna go
I don't know how old this
upstairs.
patient is, bilateral tourniquets, I'm gonna put him in the trauma room here.
I like to just wear.
I don't know.
It didn't say. Okay.
Do we have some doctors running up to the OR with this patient? The resident, the fellow?
Because the surgeon already wants. Well, neurosurgery will be coming down, citation. So I assume neurosurgery will go up with him.
Keep the door closed.
Yep, keep it warm in here. Normally we keep that door closed, keep it warm, heat in here.
What is going on?
Okay, we got another.
You're doing awesome. You did a good job acting.
Guys, I have a red with an unstable pelvis, bilateral,
She wanted tourniquets.
tourniquets.
Yeah, that's,
Okay, just double check it, we're coming in here.
okay. Do we have a, are you evaluated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so not part of it.
Yeah,
Let's,
yeah.
let's
we're
go back.
evaluating.
Oh, gotcha.
Evaluating.
Look this way, okay?
You jump over here.
Okay,
All right.
yeah.
Tourniquets
This is his
Lower
tourniquet.
extremities.
Okay.
Lower extremity,
What time was the tourniquet from?
tourniquets, and he's got an unstable pelvis.
About an hour.
Okay, you can push it just a little bit more in the middle.
Unstable pelvis.
Yeah, there
You
you
just
go.
need to transport this one.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
When the doctor
OR.
transports.
Perfect.
No doctor said, just.
No, that's okay.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, you're doing really good. Okay.
So, thank you.
All right. So we got red over here. Can you talk to us? What's your name, sweetie?
Get this out of the way.
Okay. So, Vimbi Airways key in. I listened to the breath sound and it's clear to oscillation. In terms of our vitals, he's tachycardic and hypotensive with obvious deformity. Let's get 2 large morphine is fine, and also let's get normal standing boluses and some blood. We have, so his airway is okay.
Okay, good. So come on, the pulse ox and the oxygen.
Yeah, yeah, I put, yeah. And he's got, we're gonna need ortho, please. Yeah, exactly. Just looking for a binder.
So like it's been on for an hour, what do you want to do?
Okay, so we get a binder on pelvis. Yeah, and that's, thank you for the 1 hour warning, we're getting ortho involved. And we've got blood coming from one, and he's got an unstable pelvic fracture and bilateral lower extremity.
yeah,
He needs to go to the OR, and one of the critics needs to be transferred.
I know.
Perfect, pelvic binder, this is it, we've got blood coming in one, we've got normal CBD and pain medicine, he's still talking to us? According to this, he is, because his breath down, so he doesn't have an airway problem, he has circulation problems, and pain and fracture problems. And he needs to go to the OR with, no lower extremity muscle fracture, he's got the triple. Okay. And then we sent our blood work type of screen, all of that. Okay, and then is, did we call, or did we before? I think, yes. And I'll start filling out the paperwork, how's your pain? Sweetie, did the pain medicines help, or does it hurt still? They help, okay, good. So, we've got pain control, we've got access, we're running blood, how are the repeat vitals with the blood and the normal
I
thing?
was stable, 120/85.
Good, so he's not,
Target of 95.
good, he's been fluid resuscitated, he's stable for the OR.
945.
And I will initially tachycardic. So he has a pelvic binder, and he's got a and his airway is okay, so we'll let anesthesia intubate him before the OR, we don't need to use resources down here. Okay.
Anything else?
No, we just need to put charge nurse. Let's pretend ortho is down here, and they'll go up with the patient, and charge nurse needs to know that he needs to go to the OR.
Alright. Hey, Chad, instead of patient going to the OR, need also direct alternatives to the lower extremities, times of 5, 8, 20. We sustain fluid, 2 direct IVs, blood pressure 120/85. After 4, they should be going to
I know, right?
Because he's got,
Right.
But they're not.
we're gonna move you to the
There we go.
You going up with him? Can he go up with this?
Yeah.
Let's go up with him.
yes.
Okay. You down
Did
with
we
that
tell,
for him?
hold on.
Alright, now, so we're gonna go upstairs to the OR, okay? Yes, we're gonna go up that way. Also, we'll be waiting up for him up there. He's stable right now. That is fine. Yes, call the charge nurse. She's away.
Here's the paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, good
Thank
luck.
you. Charge nurse, he's going upstairs to the OR.
Wait, where's the paperwork?
That was
You have the tag number?
6645. Thank you. That way.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right. Okay, so monitors on, IV, and then the pelvic binder, and then we're calling ortho. I think we're at. Alright. And he cannot follow commands, we're gonna do 2 mg of morphine, as soon as we get the IV.
You need a second one?
You have one live, yes, please.
Alright. Here's the
being given, and we are getting the second IV with the labs, and let's run IV fluids, and we have blood ready. So ortho has been paged. Can we actually get splint materials as well? And he has multiple fractures on the right lower leg, so we'll splint that as well before we go to the OR. So,
Where are we now?
binder, have you gotten splint
We'll just
on the
rinse.
right lower? Yep.
Okay.
And then IV fluids are running, if we have blood, we can back as well.
Wet loss, please.
Yep, there you go. Awesome.
Please.
Alright, and then we call the OR.
I'll call the chart, please. You can answer that.
Okay, and then transport, we can go on.
This is 6602. Hey, Chinese, I have a patient going up to the OR. Bilateral fracture after the binder, 2 bilateral IVs. This is patient 6642. Okay, thank you. Bring up to as soon as you get transport.
Alright.
Okay, I checked outside, there's still no live, but I don't think we have a red patient coming in right this second.
Okay,
For
perfect.
Jamie.
Thank you, then, do we, like, write notes?
I've been writing like, oh, I didn't write that. I just wrote what I diagnosed and what I did. Everything we did is assessment plan. I think it's fine. Was it okay? And I did brief, I was like, injury part, what it needs to be like that. I didn't write actual numbers.
I know, see, your right leg is like.
I know, you're right, like, it's all turned. Well, at least the war from this war, as it should be.
We got,
But it's hot.
Patient is 16 on the applicant.
I have 2 docs in here, I need another doc in my trunk.
Hey, Chan, just wanted to go out to the OR, right?
blood is running, right?
That was 6642.
6642.
Right. Room 2.
Okay.
And do we have time?
Yeah, that's why we transport.
Alright,
We
well,
have
PSS, yeah.
You okay? I'm gonna find a place for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, just in case.
Alright, and then this just goes up. Alright, anything else? How are you doing?
Okay. Hot here? Yeah.
Are you done with this one?
We're done with, we're waiting for transport.
Can I leave? Can I be stable? Can I leave? Can I be stable?
He's black.
So,
I did 2 bags. This one's bring up the OR and another
He's
bag.
black. Okay, so.
I got,
He's black.
look at all.
he's black. Okay.
Alright, someone come get you, okay? You're gonna lock them.
This guy's been to the question. Do you guys mind coming in and close the door? Thank you much. Just to keep the heat in here to stay properly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want to? Is that okay? Is it gonna be for his mom? Okay. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
for sure, yeah. I just wanna make sure that we're, okay. And I don't think when we go to the OR, we have to do something with it. We're just gonna,
Every patient complies.
yeah, walk them up.
Yeah, can I get that one?
This is the adult.
Oh.
Well, they have the gun shop.
You want to go on the other one? No.
What?
They wanted to know if you wanted to go on the other one.
Is there more
Yeah.
going on the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same size.
So here.
Oh, come on.
All right.
I'm sorry, I need clarification. There are two rolling up. Dr. Loudon, I need to run another patient. Two more patients. So he's gonna be one. Dr. Loudon, I have a.
You want to
I
go
have
over
a runner. I have a runner. Do you want me to take the thigh? I'm gonna take the thigh and the transaxillary. Okay. And then the wrist. All right.
The rest can stay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got another gunshot wound to the back.
Gunshot wound where? Yeah, but it's the abdomen can wait longer.
Dr. Viola, we have another DSW.
Okay.
Open one DSW left upper back, breathing for
Information. I don't know the patient's vital signs. I don't know what comes out the chest tube. You can't. So I say go to the ICU. Put the tube in, you intubate them, and if there's not a lot of blood out, he's tachycardic, but that's all the what do you call it? Pneumothorax. So.
okay, go to the just
Am I overthinking it? Yeah.
ICU.
Chest tube, chest tube,
ICU.
chest tube to the ICU. I guess.
Let's do
OR dealing with those.
So that'll be 8. We're sending out notifications.
No, I didn't know CT scanner was an option.
Well, in the beginning, it's like,
Is scanner an option here or no?
It would be, so there, the whole purpose is to just get those assessed in the ER. So that scenario can go either way. So you can let it be into the ICU. It could either be intubated chest tube ICU or intubated chest tube CT.
my thought was if he's stable enough to not go to the OR after the chest tube, then he probably, if he's chest x-ray,
So we have 8 ORs running.
As we get under the red, shrapnel to the chest,
okay, come on,
heart sounds.
muffled heart sound. Great. We're gonna do an ultrasound. Ultrasound, let's get that.
High breath and neck cannot follow command, muffled heart sound, CT scanner on the left, shrapnel left chest, so she did chest tube and intubate.
Or she might have, pericardial, tamponade. So before you intubate, you have ultrasound to make sure, and you might have to drain that. But we don't get that information. So we definitely do a chest tube, and do ultrasound. Ultrasound negative, ultrasound positive, doesn't say. Yeah, so ultrasound positive, then so she just go to the OR for, pericardial window.
Still knows that we put a chest tube in.
Yeah, I would, but she wants to go there and say, this is her dinner, great, this is you guys are. And you pick them. Yeah. No, I would.
We're coming up on an hour and a half of drilling, so theoretically our first couple ORs are going to be now.
Okay.
We'll be turning those over.
You could also do an aspiration here as you want while we're taking it to the OR because it sounds like she's an extremist, so we could do that. Okay.
Oh, we are?
You're at OR next.
Oh.
Do you have availability for another OR?
OR 23. Walk all the way down the hallway. Okay. And left one, all
For this
the
drill,
way.
are we saying
For
that
the
this
learner of-
additional OR
Okay.
starting to open
Alright,
up?
the floor.
I believe it's been about an hour or two.
Oh, wait, I don't know that he's given us permission to go.
Oh, yeah,
yet.
okay, ready?
We do have an OR, but. Okay, we're sending a patient. Okay. Yep, going up.
You a volunteer?
You're here, back pain, 20 breaths per minute. Caffeine so good that she's having to treat all of them for me. Tachycardia, lung replicator, soft, bilateral blanket,
Oh.
control my breath.
Yeah, she probably needs a CT scanner. She was, vital signs, probably some blood. You can't, like, we need to do a rectal care. She
Yeah,
does
oh,
the rectal care
yeah.
from you. So, yes, I would still factor, and then if we have time, send her to the CT scanner.
She doesn't need ICU at this point, I think she's immediate OR. I think she's ready to get treated.
She's not ready.
Right. Lung. Yeah, so we're looking for a CT scan, so you're going to CT scan. She's gonna send it. I don't know what you guys said.
Yeah, why don't we talk to the charge nurse and get her a room in the ER?
Okay. All right, we have another patient. I'll talk to George, I'll take a look at this next patient. Hello. Thank you. 35 residents, greater than 2 seconds, scan follow command, clear, soft, big, significant tenderness diffuse with ecchymosis around belly button. Well, ID, vital signs, and what he, I don't know what the mechanism is.
buy the debit card, if we put a check tube in the vital signs through, we can,
Or chest X-ray, and that even quicker. And then I know if I have a transmuted spinal injury or not. If I have a transmuted spinal injury, and he's super duper stable, then maybe it's like close to it, and we can scan it. If he's not super duper stable, then we can go to the OR. So we're gonna do a chest tube and not immediate OR.
then where would that, if you do a check tube, then they go.
So get procedure done in here, CT scan, and then probably dispose to the block.
How long do you do it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh, I was talking about for me.
But I didn't have one.
So they didn't have it. They didn't exist. No, it wasn't the transmuted
ICT.
Oh, all right.
Was that beneficial? Was that educational?
Yeah.
Not good, but we're not.
So what we need to have a general surgeon, a vascular surgeon, a orthopedic surgeon, and two residents on
And
hand.
then they can get both dying.
And you know what, if you can open,
Right,
if you
yeah,
can
right,
open
yeah.
the belly and put your finger on the hole, it's easy. The other thing is our scenarios, and I know that in a situation people lack clarity, but like they didn't have vital signs, so like we would get vital signs. So if you have a follow-up page that says the vital signs are on, or say an additional finding.
So like a second page, like after your assessment.
Because we would do an assessment and then we have information to say what really the disco is.
Okay, got it.
Transmuted spinal tube
Yeah.
or not.
What would be good, because it adds another level of complexity for you guys in terms of triaging what should go to the OR, right? So that's the next level of complexity. I did making sure my people don't take vitals because I don't want them, I want them to start triage, right? But then after the assessment, then you guys get the additional level of complexity to make even the OR and storage. Yeah.
Follow-up.
So of the rest that come
Yeah.
in, we have additional findings.
And you know, we can test OR surge without a physical exercise. We can do a functional drill, which is really you get one unit and you test the one unit. So we don't have to do a full scale exercise like that. We can just focus on OR surge if you want. So you let me know. We can tabletop. I've done a tabletop because the anesthesia, like supposedly, and it's different. So that is surge, or right, you have a long thread right in the hospital, and then you have 4 open ORs or 6 open ORs. You've got the neurosurgeon, you've got the colorectal surgeon, you've got the cardiac surgeon, and where are they in the case? And how do you triage it to determine who closes and ships them over, who continues, and what order? Because it's not necessarily they already open. You close them back up, right? Or you continue with the surgery. You know, your neurosurgeon's not cut the vagal aneurysm. You really want them it's not there. So we did an OR surgery drill in GW where I did the training. So there's a lot of complexity we can do, or we can just do surge, right? Like whatever you guys want to test
I
in
think
the OR.
the next thing, I think you mentioned blood bank, is we should write down people who are gonna need blood, and if we think they're gonna need the MCT, because we probably have 3 MCT.
That'll be needed, you'll need more details.
On the
Okay.
sheet, yeah.
We'll always start with more detailed scenarios of tabletop and then the surge, OR.
And I think tabletop's good because it gets people started to think about it and the awareness level.
And also avoid the.
Yeah. tough is actually getting everyone there, right? As a facilitator, which I've done before, I facilitate the scenario that's going through, and then you get cases, and I say, okay, you have these cases, what do you want to do? So you get anesthesia, all your different specialties are represented, what do you guys decide you want to do? And the thing that you guys, get someone answer this. And so basically you give these case scenarios, right, in terms of what you have, and then depending on what we want to test, it's just verbal. So there's no stress. It's a low stress, so then it elevates people's awareness of the issues that surround OR issues for the disaster, right? So it's low stress, it's not rotation, no one's feeling like they're being judged, it's an open discussion. And the times I've done this, because you'll get the, you'll have, people will have their assumptions, and then another specialty or another person will be like, that's not true, that's not what we're gonna do, you know, and so it's a good discussion, because there's a meeting of the minds then, right? You may have one assumption, you had another one, and then you didn't know that that's not possible with the others. It's low stress, right? So it's just paper to pen. But then it reveals a lot of issues, you know. Yeah, so that's an easy thing to start with a tabletop drill. You just let me know when you guys want to do it.
I'm gonna go check in with you.
Good, okay. Yeah. Because you guys need this for level 1, so we're going to level 1 time anyway, so yeah, it's not bad. Very easy. Yeah, do whatever you like that. Well, thank you for coming down. Hope you guys had a good time. That was Nancy, right? Hi, I'm sorry about that.
Did you want to talk to Dr. Wilson?
Sorry to talk to you.
You did? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, great, yeah.
What do you want? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go inside? Do you want us to be here? Would you rather go out to the garage? Background? You tell me.
So we can get like just to have like a little bit of action in the background, just like some people.
Okay.
So, like, where do you think that?
What do you think? Do you think the garage would be better because then there's no rotation and stuff like that? So go back. I'd go back to the garage anyway. It's not like extra walking.
Go to the garage.
Yeah. That's where we have to. Yeah, the patients are going there, so we should see.
Okay,
setup.
yeah, that's where you have
I'd go
everyone.
back there anyway, so it's not
Cool.
like I'm walking extra. I just didn't know if you wanted a room, but the more action is probably up there in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah. There's,
That's where the patients are going back.
yeah, actions and people walking around, that type of stuff.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. We're walking. There's a real patient. I feel bad if I don't have it, if I met them before and I don't recognize them. I know, yeah. You look familiar, you look so familiar.
Oh, you've Carly, you mean?
Carly, yeah, she joined like this UH team. I just met her today.
Oh.
She's around here somewhere. I'm probably you should work with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's around here.
Did you
Command center? Okay, yeah.
did she interview you or
Oh,
something?
no. She's here with part of our UH media team now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But
Oh, you just from like seeing her on TV, you
Yeah,
mean?
I recognized her, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like,
Oh, wow.
I recognize your face because I used to be on Channel 3, and I watch Channel 3 all the time.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I like Fox and Channel 3. Channel 19, not really, but I'll do interviews with them, but I have to be very careful because they used to be action news. And I was very well covered. Yeah, right? I talked to George about that. Watching my work. Is good enough action? More people in the background here. Yeah. Is it okay?
That's fine.
Yeah? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So what is- I'll have you stand right in
The
front of me.
lighting good?
Yeah, I got my own.
Okay.
too.
Okay. I think it worked. I'm laughing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you'll like flip around
Yeah, I know.
or pose at your shirt, so.
I tell them, I kind of look away.
You look fine.
Yeah.
Did you work all last night?
No, I just didn't get much sleep. Do I need a mic or?
I'm gonna get
Awesome,
that for you.
wonderful. Yeah, I was like, I got a few hours of sleep last night, and then like, I'm not a morning person, so
Okay.
it's really early. I had to be here for a meeting at 7 a.m. as well.
Oh.
So it worked out fine, but it was just like, right, so. I have a long day. I don't end the day till very late.
What time did you start get
I
started?
started at 7 a.m.
Oh.
I think I end at like 8 p.m. tonight. I have to go to Medina to teach. And so I had a teaching engagement before the disaster was scheduled.
Oh,
And
okay.
I couldn't move it, so like I had to drive down, yeah. So I'll get a nap in. I'll try to get a nap in.
Naps are good. Power
Naps
nap.
are on. I love it. I love it.